friends, my name is Srinivas Kumar and today's date is 15th January 2022 and today's topic for the Viva is what is the life cycle of a thread and what is a thread scheduler in Java. Before going towards the thread life cycle, we have to know the thread, what is the use of the thread and why we require the thread. As a in a programming language or we have to perform certain task, and to complete one task there are a lot of process runs behind, and the process is completed by completing the small amount of small task, and the whole and combine of the whole task, then the one process or one bigger task is completed. So to complete the whole task, we divide the task into small pieces. Thread is in Java is simply nothing but it is a small part of a program or a task which is executed to run the whole task, to complete the whole task. So to complete that task, the thread is responsible to complete that task. So how the threads are created in Java? The thread in Java is created with the help of the runnable interface or with the help of the thread class. There's both classes are available in Java. So to create the thread, we have to extend the thread class or with the help of the runnable interface. Suppose you created the thread with the help of the thread class, and to start that thread we have the start method, and the start method is something which is responsible to give all the necessary resources to start the work of that thread. So we created the thread with the help of the start, but what is the life cycle of you created the thread, and this is today's our topic of the thread. So once you created the thread, let us suppose you created the thread, then the thread is going in 5 stages. The life of the thread is go through the 5 stages, such as first, suppose we created the thread new, then the thread is currently in active stage, and after that active stage thread might be blocked or might be wait for the sometimes. And there are two types. First is a time waiting, and after that waiting, and when this task is completed and the program is execution is completed, then the thread is terminated. So let it describes it in whole in another way. Suppose the first we created the thread new, then the thread is created and you start with the help of the start method. Then the thread first goes to the runnable stage, and the JVM is decided which thread is executed first or which thread is not. After it in runnable stage, if there is any thread which is previously acting and its task is completed, then the new created the thread now goes to the position of from runnable to running stage, and in running stage if you provide and then it complete the task, and if you provide any other method of a thread such as a sleep or block, then the thread goes to the sleep, which means the thread is wait for that time which we have specified. And now the thread scheduler is one which is responsible to give the slot for the thread. If there is any thread which is previously activating, then the thread scheduler waits that thread to go into the runnable stage, and after it completed the task, the thread is now from the blocked stage goes to the runnable stage, and after the runnable stage, if the previous thread's task is completed, then it goes to the running stage, and after that running stage it completes its task, and after that the thread is completed. This is how the life cycle of the thread. First the thread is created, then the thread is goes to the runnable stage, and after that runnable stage, if there is any thread which is previously available, then it wait for some times, and after that waiting the slot is available for the thread, and the thread is executed, and after that execution the thread is completed. Now go through the thread scheduler. What is a thread scheduler? A thread scheduler in Java is a one who is a part of the JVM which decides which threads are executing the first, and there is a priority. The thread scheduler decides that with the help of the priority or the time waiting, which means there are the priorities of the threads from 0 to 10, and which thread has a high priority, these threads are executed first. And if there is no set the priorities of the thread, then this now the thread is come under the time waiting, which means the thread which comes first have the give the most priority. Priority. And this is how the thread scheduler works. So thread scheduler is something which is responsible which thread is executed and which thread is goes for the block stage. That's about the what is the life cycle of the thread, and how the thread scheduler works, and what is the work of the thread scheduler inside the Java. Thank you.